Hello, this is Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel, and I'm doing this live video because I'd like to talk about how to be popular on YouTube. And obviously, there's a lot of people a lot more popular than myself, but there's a reason for that. So it really has to do with how much you're willing to sort of comply with societal norms, the normal milieu of your society where you live, and the population or the demographics that you're a part of. So if you are a person that has a lot of unique ideas, or if you have ideas that are not ideas that other people have, or you like to be contrarian in your approach, then you're not going to be as popular as if you kind of say what everybody else is saying. I don't like saying what everybody else is saying unless it's true. Now, I'm not saying, that I'm not here to say that somebody's right or wrong, because obviously that's all a point of view. What I am here to say is I seem to have a personality where I like to find what's really going on when there's a generalization about certain types of people or certain organizations. I like to find out the specifics and talk about those, especially if those are contrarian to what everybody else is saying. And that makes me not as popular. Also, I've noticed that people that sort of are self-deprecating are a lot more popular than people that are not self-deprecating. Now, I used to be self-deprecating. I was brought up that way. And doing that caused me to have low self-esteem. And it was hard for me to achieve my goals in life. So I started being more constructive and more positive about how my self-talk, and I stopped saying self-deprecating things, and I started to be happier and healthier and able to achieve my goals. Though that does not make you popular on social media or on YouTube or on Facebook. It doesn't really make you popular, maybe especially if you're a woman, or maybe it has to do with certain demographics of certain women or whatever, like if you're of a certain age or a certain genetic background, they may not like it. Whereas if you're of different genetic backgrounds or different cultural backgrounds, then that might be okay to build yourself up. So perhaps it's just, again, the way I was brought up in a sort of I was half Sicilian. My mom was all Italian. My dad was half Sicilian, half Welsh or Scottish. My mother said Scottish. My dad said Welsh. So in that culture, a lot of Italian, Sicilian women are supposed to be self-deprecating or just not talk about themselves at all. But they really like it when you put yourself down. Especially other women like it when you put yourself down. So then they can say, "Oh, you shouldn't put yourself down." That's my job, right? But they don't say this. Oh, don't put yourself down. Be positive. Then they can teach you how to be positive about yourself. So anyway, what I'm saying is there's certain groups of people that you can talk nasty about, and you'll fit right in. But unfortunately, if you're of that group of people, then you're not going to want to do that. So we're going to have to find a way to make it not popular to talk about anybody in a bad way. And when we do that, we'll have more equality, and we won't have so much prejudice against certain groups of people. Because right now it's popular to be negative about Catholic people, and I was brought up Catholic, so that's hurtful. So I don't like to be negative about Catholics. I've always had very good experiences with other Catholics, and also with the clergy. I've never had any problems with them. They've always been extremely well behaved and appropriate. So, when people talk bad about Catholics or the clergy, I don't like it. But if I talk bad about them, I'd be more popular. That's what I'm trying to say. Or if I was self-deprecating and put down myself, people would like that, and I'd be more popular. But that's not healthy for my self-esteem or my mental or spiritual or emotional health. So, we'll see how it goes. But that's actually how to be more popular on YouTube and also on other social media. Okay, ciao.